have another one there.
Come on, say something. Say something.
Lydia's husband, Ralph's son-in-law.
Wipe your hands. Get your tissue. Just to get a tissue, Malcolm.
I suppose I got one for her. Oh.
Ended too quickly.
Too quickly.
Sorry.
I have got a cold hand. I'm so sorry.
Oh, thank you. It's so much better. Do you know, it's my great privilege to come on the instructions of Buckingham Palace to present you with your 100th birthday card.
Thank you.
And so on behalf of Her Majesty, her congratulations and good wishes. And she thinks, I think she's probably said, bis 120 Jahren, yeah? I'm quite sure I heard her say that.
Well, you've got the family background.
Yes. Right.
Put it in a chair for me.
Want to open it for you? You're in the way.
Cornelius, figure.
In the chair. So put the chair.
Cornelius, keep it.
Chair.
I'll put it on the tray. Hold on 1 second. Malcolm's just taking a photo of it. There you go. Can you read it, Grandma? Right, so please.
And I hear you're a very keen artist, drawing and painting. Are any of your works of art around for me to see? Are there any pictures I can look at? Oh yes. I do think that Jewish Care does a very good job.
I think so.
Excellent homes, and I mean, I've
All kids.
yes,
All kids are food.
really, yes. Well,
We never eat so.
no, that's very good. Rather like the picture of the Queen, I think.
I was going to say the candle's going all the way down.
Taking too long. No, having a lovely chat.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want you to blow your candles out if you can, in front of everyone. And we're going to sing a lovely big happy birthday to you, Golda. Can you give a good blow? Can you lean forward and give a blow? Lean forward, Mummy. Ready? On the count of 3. 1, lean forward. 2, lean forward. 3, lean forward and blow out the card. Blow out the card. Blow out. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to
All right, say that again.
Absolutely. Hooray, Goldfinger.
Cheese!
Maybe when we're on
Oh, you speak.
Over the years, Must have been 20.
I knew I liked you. I knew you were my favourite.
They didn't lecture on the 35 estates.
Stop a minute. Someone's turned off the lights. Did you put the lights on? I think they're just outside.
No, on Benjamin.
Oh, so now
Where's Neil gone?
yeah.
Sharon, sorry, I said a few words. Sorry.
Yeah, of course, I was going out the room.
Why?
Ladies and gentlemen, please, can we have a bit of hush?
Grandma.
Gentlemen.
Back in 1999, Neil, your number one grandson, was offered the opportunity to go to Israel with the school for 3 months. You won't remember this at the time. At the time, Israel was in the middle of the Intifada, so he couldn't make his mind up. It was about then that you first scared us with some medical problems. I'm talking too fast. I'll slow down. Sorry. Back in 1999, Neil, who's your eldest grandson, yes, was offered the opportunity to go to Israel. He could have gone for about 3 months. At the time, Israel was in the middle of a skirmish, the Intifada, so he couldn't make his mind up whether to go. It was about then that you first scared us with some medical problems. And Neil's mind was made up. He decided he didn't want to... Slow down. He decided he didn't want to go in case you didn't make it through those following 3 months. This was 1999. Sorry, how old were you?
I was again.
You want to go again? I know you want to go to Israel again. Please God, one day you'll go to Israel again, Grandma. The next milestone in our family was Neil's bar mitzvah. Would you make it to the ceremony or not? We were all asking ourselves. But yep, you were there in your wheelchair at the front of the ladies section. Do you remember? Enjoying every single moment of your great-grandson's big day. And then 5 years ago, the week after you moved here, was Benjamin's bar mitzvah. Known as Smiler, standing at the back of the room at the moment.
Yes, Smiler.
Grandma's always called him Smiler. Again, in the months building up to the weekend, we had no idea if you'd be well enough to make it to the event, but of course you were there. Most mothers cry when they see their kids up on the dimmer. I cried when you came in the room. I'm talking too fast again, am I? Sorry, I'll slow down. Since then, since 5 years ago when it was Benjamin's bar mitzvah, you've kept us on our toes. You've gone through double pneumonia, Erev Pesach about 4 years ago. I'm not saying it quick, I'm slowing down, Grandma. The doctors didn't think that you were going to pull through then, but they had no idea of your strength of character and were surprised as we were when the following day, when not only were you feeling better, but out of bed, sitting up in a chair in your own nightdress, dressing gown, and with lipstick on. And when the boys and myself got to the hospital to visit you, you were sitting up. The day before, they just didn't really think that you were going to pull through. Oh, darling? Earlier this year, you chose to wait until my parents went on holiday to give us the latest scare. You were taken in with kidney failure, totally dehydrated.
Let's get out the door.
Back on the next flight. But then they did another test and they retracted the critical diagnosis. I put my parents on standby and you were taken off the critical list within 24 hours. You won't remember any of this, but you sure gave Malcolm, Neil and myself a few interesting moments with some colourful language when you were still out of it. You never knew you had some of the words in you, Grandma, that you used. It was actually quite hysterical. Anyone that really knows my grandmother revolved. A very special relationship, haven't we? We had always had a special relationship, you and me? Yes? No. I thought there in the summertime was something that I always look forward to. And Daniel and Craig joined me, and you and Grandpa were always in your element when we were all together. Do you remember how we used to go out? We used to enjoy the times we had together. Do you remember that Craig is living in the Lat with Danielle? Unfortunately, that didn't happen. We couldn't get the computer working. But they both asked me to wish you an amazing 100th birthday and a big mazel tov. Craig said that he's sorry he can't be with you to celebrate, and he's thinking of you. And Danielle and the girls all wish you the same as the Shlomi. And they're all saying that you're an amazing woman, and I think that is something that we all agree on here in this room. You're amazing. I'm too quick, am I? We're saying how amazing you are.
Well, I can't hear.
You can't hear me? Since when? You can always hear me.
But I understand you.
You can't understand me? I'm sorry. Grandma, there's nothing more that I can do, and I love you tons. And Neil reckons you're going to be around for another 50 years. So here's to your next birthday. I love your tons.
Thank you. I love you. I love you.
I know you do, darling.
I do love you. I do love you.
Thank you.
You're my daughter.
No, I'm your granddaughter. I'm your
Mum,
granddaughter.
Mum, Mum,
I'm your granddaughter.
I'm making them my daughter.
No, I'm your granddaughter.
Mum,
Your daughter's
Mum.
somewhere over there.
I know.
Yes, I'm your granddaughter.
So I classed you as
Are you
my
classed me as your daughter?
daughter. Yeah.
Take on it.